Hello, and welcome back to my series of reaction videos. I need to remember not to click the minimize button. Oh, come on, I need to watch all day. Okay. Apparently, it's still the FA Cup, but it's definitely not. The Immortal Ryland? Ryland starring as himself? Did you embrace the place en français? This is so fitting because Eurovision is after this episode. So this is the one that, was it Who Culture? Talking about Doctor Who being sandwiched between the FA Cup and Eurovision. What a risk to take. What if it had gone into the extra time? Todes! It hasn't worked so far. Oh, the Interstellar Song Contest. Here we go. She's so. That's hilarious because O and R isn't pronounced the same way anyway. She's a time traveler. I don't think it's a Susan Tribe situation where I don't. I mean, it is a Susan Tribe situation to some extent. R.I.P. That's cute. Okay, what does she need it for? For what? Can I have a grape, please? I don't have any fruit with me today. It's in the cupboard and none of it. None of my fruits are grapes out there. Doctor Who is an influencer who wrote an entire TV show. Oh, why is he acting like, why is my boyfriend like this? covered. That's it. Oh, just break up if you're not. No, say it. Just gonna turn this on silent until I finish to watch Doctor Who. Literally. Gotta love a pun. Someone would really write a pun. His name's Cora. Such a normal name. What do you care? I knew she was sketchy. She was just all serious when it's you're working on the thing. There should be some feeling like this is fun. Let's just. That sucks. It sounds like there's a stereotype, and she was like, "I'm not listening to stereotype." And then they were like, "We're gonna match the stereotype." Like, why? Why would you do that? It's nice when people are nice, you know. You don't fit the pattern. They break the pattern. Anyway, I want to focus. I'm confused. What a title. I love you, but my heart says no. Wait, is this the same voice as the person who sang the song from the Goblin King? By the way, her voice has power. But a bit was like just that thing that you get from musical theater. And I still sang it like a normal singing thing rather than a musical theater singing thing. So that's a shame. And that's why she's a pro and I still need to do some more vocal warm ups and practice. And then eventually be the pro. But she's the current pro. Oh no. Don't say that. But that's a massacre. Why is he doing that? Doctor! No, ow! That looked like it hurt. I felt the hurt. I think that's what they call empathy pain. Maybe not. But I empathetically felt. Oh, I also empathetically felt that one. Doctor, where's he going? I mean, into space. But where exactly in space will he end up? They managed to close their booth. Okay, then what? What do you gain from having done that? Okay, maybe you're okay that you were in your booth. Although they could have closed their booth. What do you mean not again? Oh. Can't you just get in the TARDIS? Talk to her and have the TARDIS take her to the doctor. So you thought you'd join me? You thought you'd join what people said of you? Fair enough, I have a song lyric that's the one. But then you lose yourself if that's not who you truly are. Which means that's who you truly are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to hold up. Oh, it would hurt you and it would kill you too much. So, I think he's just a crappy so and so. Manatee still? Doing what, Doctor? Doc. No, sorry. That was a very doctor like outburst. Did my slip of the tongue. Is he a doctor gone wrong? No, no. He's Hellion. He said so. Is he Hellion? But Doctor trapped in pocket watched, so he thinks he's Hellion. No. Mm-mm. He just had a Charlton moment, but he's not a doctor. Is he? Oh. Please, it's like if Baby Shark was an entry. Don't have a panic attack. It is a beautiful name. That's what I want to know. Like, then what? For what? And to what? Calibrating to what? Calibrating what with what? She's so nice. How? No! Give me that cameo in a day. Give me back that cameo. Yes, please. Please. We've been asking for her to be in Doctor Who for 100,000 trillion years. Find a freaking lead. So it's like, oh, if the opportunities are freaking there, freaking make it happen. This is good. This is good. He just woke up when he was being frozen. Like, either you physically freeze or you don't, either the conditions are definitely freezing. Yeah, but none of the bubbles burst. Oh. Ow. I felt that too. Right? Okay, he also sounds like a doctor. However, stop. That's so doctor like. I think it's just the alienness of it all. This is alien standard. Mm, good, because he is some sort of insane genius. He's definitely a madman without a box right now. Where did TARDIS go? What's that point? Then it isn't. Nose is bleeding. Ew. Shut horns under her hair. Just gonna distract her. If you have a beehive, you could hide horns under it. Tech design is what I do. Interesting. No! Hi, Graham Norton. Graham Norton. Interrupting Doctor Who again. Yeah. But, honestly, why is he thinking about his granddaughter now? No bitches. Why do people do that sometimes? His Ninth Doctor moment is just 15 your 9 is showing. This is so good. This is television. This is art. Modern art. What's John Gars made out of? Are they balloons or are they Johns? That is okay. Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Is she gonna reveal it on me? Oh, she had them removed? That sounds horrible. I can relate to that. Would you call that a choice ever? Sugar. Sugar canes for sugar. Hello? Pods for poppy honey. Poppy honey. Ah, it's Avatar in an episode. It's, it's slavery and it's war. It's those two situations together in the episode. It's always three times. Okay, they're not people in suits. That's funny. Ew, he's speciesist. More importantly, he buys the narrative of the utilizes his own brain to realize things for himself. I mean, that revelation should have been enough if he had half a brain cell. Okay. Look, I love Doctor Violence. Violence and non-violence, it extends it. So, good doctor. Yeah, that's why I said at the start, this is just how he is. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Doctor, stop. His people suffer. Stop it. Doctor, stop it. Stop it. Please stop. Stop. Please stop. Doctor, please stop. 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 Please stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Please stop. Stop. Please stop. Stop. Doctor, stop. This show is exercise to watch sometimes. Emotional exercise. I know it's still there, but I didn't need to do that. Why does she call it Mavity too? They're gonna have to unmavity Mavity. In other words, unmavity Gravity. What? Stop. That is so beam me up Star Trek. Give me that. Who? Savage self roast like that. That girl looks slightly like Lydia West too. Just do that 100,000 times. Better to do that 100,000 times than to do what he was doing before. 3 trillion times? Fair. Yeah. I wonder if he was like that, like that was his reaction because like, oh, I can't remember this. I should go find Gary instead of use the guy in the suit. In the suit. Oh, my wandering accent. My different accents. Sometimes then words sound like other words. I don't want to commute. I don't want to commute. Come out and commute. Goblin. Earth. Like, I didn't look like a different environment to Earth. There's another tear coming. I don't feel like I recognize the face name of someone in the audience, but he was just being an extra or a member of production. They do that sometimes. So, douze points. Okay, so the doctor's tear didn't come out because it was another man starting to cry this episode. Yes. I just prefer that. Move the crying around. And it's nice to show man crying, so I don't want nonsense stuff being spread around like boys don't cry. Oh, admin relates to that facial expression that you pulled on there. A boot. You know, it's so heartwarming. I met a woman the other day and said the nicest things to me, and I met a lot coming from another woman. This right there, you telling your friend what they mean to you, or you telling a stranger really nice things. We really need to make a point of doing it more often. We need to just, I don't want to say be kind to people because hashtag be kind, it's like people who backstab everyone every 10 seconds and check picture online and like hashtag be kind. Like, do not be a hypocrite. So I just don't want to use something that's synonymous with those kind of situations. But hey, it's also part of the human language. So we need to, in non-internet speak, hinge, taste, she activated. Is he gonna say it died? That's next week. I need to finish all my work before then. Stop! Don't do that Doctor Who stuff when it was like, what is the question? What is the question? The other question of the universe hidden in plain sight. What is the question? Unknown. Go to the 23rd. Go to the 23rd, right? Especially now that you found out it ended on the 24th. Go to the 23rd. Just go to the 23rd and wait for the next day, Doctor. I don't know, what have you got set for now? We can't see what it's got set to. We don't have that. Why do you look like a paradox machine? Is the master rocking up? Or is it just Mrs. Flood? I have so many questions. What's out there? I don't like how next week's. No. Yes, Caroline was his mom, but like, oh my. Oh, do you know what? I like that thing that they've been doing since Lux. Who's the last one? Is she just a fangirl? For what? Who are you? I said you're Trisha Nixon! Wait, are you Susan Schwarman? Oh, can you stop being self-aware? By generation again? She kicked her out. I was gonna say, I know I didn't say it out loud, I was thinking it, but that's, I was like, if she's not Grandad, then it's to Ronnie. Get the TARDIS out of here. Get the fucking TARDIS out of here. There are other Time Lords, but I wasn't thinking it was granddaughter or Ronnie. Because I know I mentioned the Master before, I never thought Mrs. Flood could be the Master. Oh my fucking TARDISing! Oh gosh, are you fucking TARDISing me with the finding puzzle? No, do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what RTD is? RTD was like, yeah, everyone's like, can you make my Spanish for man? Like, oh, do the sentence. It's like, okay, bye. Season 4 man. format, season 4 drop, freaking Durrani drop that everyone's been listening. You just gave us everything. Fine. This is the happiest I've been in months. But we do not cry on the internet, so I'm holding the happy tears and the excitement tears. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. Phew, thank goodness. They were like on the precipice. They're gone. I've been getting about 100 plus views. I think the minimum I've got is 50 plus views. So I think I can say this YouTube phrase. Sorry, it's so annoying. You guys, but not just like you guys, like you guys. Oh, I've got people watching me. Fandom. Let's talk. The Rani just returned. Please fill up my comment section more than y'all usually do. Firstly, because I'm back for the first time in 2 weeks, and second of all, because the freaking Rani and Susan Furman in what can we please talk about this? I'm gonna be busy because I've got stuff to do before the 24th of May, so I can get all done before the world ends. Or will I see it if I can't like interact with it all? Can you please? I need to know. Can all minimum 50 of you just, or maybe it'll be less because I've been away for 2 weeks. It's like the algorithm. Oh, I have thoughts about that by the way. The commodification of art has affected many a thing. First of all, it's why we have 5,000 year gaps between seasons of two fucking episodes. The commodification of art. And and second of all, it's why I saw a YouTube video with the thumbnail, make 100 views. They probably think like I'm a marketer and I do have marketing expertise and I love marketing and I love actually also getting together with my marketing girlies when we talk about things. And it's like about like the thing that happens with marketing, which is like it's like that thing that's in a business that someone got told that they need to have. They don't want you to give a TARDIS about it, right? So what happens is someone rocks up the day before, like, oh, can you post about this event tomorrow? It's like, ever heard of like planning, organization, content calendars, literally scheduling things like a content therefore a scheduler as well that will post on a certain date. Like, I mean, they probably have because they're not in marketing, but it's just like marketing is like the thing that needs to be done. It feels like in a company sometimes because people walk up to the marketer or to the marketing team if they have a whole team if they haven't chucked everything on one person because they're like, oh yeah, you do all the marketing, you do freaking Twitter, you do um um I'm not doing Facebook anymore. You do LinkedIn if it's a professional work. You do Instagram. You do YouTube. You do all of the things. The posting, the creating, the scheduling, the community management. Community management is a freaking task and a half. Props to like literally support and like virtual hugs to all of you community managers out there. Eurovision starting, which means I have to head over to a get together soon. I'm just gonna press pause. I don't need Eurovision to start when I'm talking. It's gonna actually be silent. You can actually hear me while I'm hearing Doctor Who. Because the app's finished now, so it doesn't you don't hear me over Eurovision. Anyway, the point is it's like there's no understanding of how marketing works. I don't know how these companies work, but I know I was trying to uh, have a marketing session with some people so they would understand how marketing works, partly so that other members of the team could help with marketing while knowing what it is that they would be doing in marketing, but also so that they knew what marketing was. And I never got to set up that session because no one ever said when they're free. I tried on three occasions. So the point is, I don't know if that happens in other companies where they therefore have an opportunity to learn what marketing is or are given the opportunity to and they just go, well, nah, don't want to. I'm a finance bro. I don't do marketing. um, like if it's not a compulsory session, is what I mean. So yeah, but the point is, it's not even to the point of needing to know exactly the ins and outs of marketing. It's to the point of knowing, like, if I rocked up to you, asked you to do your job in one day, would you like it? Can you write me up this finance report of 500 freaking pages in 10 seconds? No, you fucking cannot. It's about respecting the other person's job, and it just doesn't happen. So we do talk, and we have a complaint about it. It's like, oh, they rocked up and they were like, can you post about this event that's tomorrow today? It's like, right. Anyway, because I don't remember how I ended up on the tangent, I can't finish the point. But I am going to say that I'm not saying anything, I'm just reacting. No. Ooh, I'm excited. Um, yeah. But because I don't remember the original point, I now feel like you guys just know I'm a marketing expert for no reason that has nothing to do with Doctor Who whatsoever. Um, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do want to see everyone's thoughts in the comments. Please. Oh, I think I was talking about the algorithm. I remember now. Oh, thank goodness. There was too much excitement in my brain to get to complete. So yeah, so I am interested in marketing. Hence that thumbnail a few ramblings ago of make 100 reels may seem like, oh, this person's a fellow marketer. They'll be interested. I looked at it as a marketing expert and went, I wasn't like, yeah, cool, like productivity. Like this is productivity on steroids, not in a good. This is overproduction. This is uh, I don't know what the right word or wording to put in the middle is, but there's a bridge, and then overconsumption. Why can't we just arts? You know, 100 reels, 100. Now, if it's about because it's within the idea of content planning and you're planning all of your 100 reels for the quarter, fine. But my brain was like, y'all want this to be posted within the week, cross-platform. It's 100. You don't get to breathe, you don't get to rest, you don't get to be an artist. With 100 reels? Sheesh kebabs. Dude. Oh, well, I did say that I have a get together to go to. I'll call it a party. It's a Eurovision watch party, and I want to go so I can hang out with people. I haven't watched Eurovision in years, because I realized how long it went on for. But I was saying this to someone the other day that maybe it's because so when I used to watch it, I was a kid, and maybe it's because your concept of time as a kid is skewed. So everything lasts forever. Freaking 5 minutes is forever as a child. So I don't know if it's actually fun, but I'm sure it finishes at something like 2 a.m. or something, right? It can go on into the morning hours, I think. So given that it's starting now, so Doctor Who 7:10 starting at 8, with the understanding of that, if it does finish at 2 o'clock, we're talking 6 hours of singing. And they do have to go around all the contestants, and then they have to go around each country again for points. And you have to win a soul. But obviously, going around each country for the points isn't as long as for the song, and you've got the bits where they're being introduced, whatever. So yeah, it could feasibly last 6 hours, which I mean, if 5 minutes is a long time for a kid, guess what 6 hours would be for a kid? Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna unemploy that phrase because I find that annoying when they say it on YouTube. You guys, but I'm not you guys watching this video. I'm literally just one person. What do you mean, guys? Who's guys? Who else is here? I'm employing that phrase. But like fandom, oh my gosh, like I've had a thought just speaking when I was just trying to like wrap up the video so I can go to the watch party so I can hang out with people and not be alone because I'll get on to this in a bit to properly close out the video. But they say the PhD is a lonely thing. So I'm trying to combat that by socializing to not have that be like the flashing situation. Um, so yeah, I was trying to wrap up so I can go to this Eurovision watch party and hang out with peeps and combat the whole the PhD is a lonely road situation. No, I'm not here. Please. Being lonely is not fun. So we're gonna go socialize and be with other humans. It's chill beans. However, upon trying to wrap up to go to that, I had a thought. What if the Ronnie brought back season 4? I mean, did anyone guess that? Because the thing is, I haven't been looking at theories about Doctor Who online for actually years now. I don't watch it with I basically want to make my own mind up about things. And you know what? It's interesting because I found it very exciting before to look at the theories. I was gonna say I wonder what happened. It's like I know what happened. The King X fandom happened. Not to be rude to fandom, but some people in fandom are just like, fandom, why you be like this? Okay. Um, yeah. So I also don't want to see the leaks. I Do you know what? But it's okay that I haven't seen it because this is a nice experience having Devani be in my head as a potential thing. Uh, no, not a minute or minutes before I happen. It's I'm trying to pinpoint the moment. She was already standing on a bit where she was gonna buy generate. Um, when I thought of Devani, either there or when she just come out of the pod. Definitely. Before I said time traveler, and that's all that was in my head. I thought she could be either Susan Foreman or the Rani, but it's like from the point where she walks out of the pod to the point before bioregenerating. Um, so once they split into two, I already had that in my head that maybe she was the Rani. Um, yeah, sorry, so much. It means that either way you look at it, we're not talking even a minute, right? Like even if it's from when she was walking out of the pod to we're not talking even a minute before she says she's the Rani. We're talking seconds. And do you know what? What a fantastic viewing experience that was. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I didn't see it online and go, maybe. But I could have not. Like, I don't absorb stuff and go, they say this. Like I have my own brain. My brain cells function enough to allow me to digest stuff and say yay or nay. Which means that if I'd seen the Rani on there, um, I don't know, in the weeks prior, I could have been like, no, I don't think she is, right? However, I could have still had the same experience then of her walking up and go, hold on, I saw something online, so she's doing, maybe she is. Yeah, but I prefer that it wasn't, oh, I saw this thing online, maybe she is. I prefer that it was, maybe she's an informant, and then from either when she was walking out the pod or when she was standing where she was going to buy generate. Is it by generation? By regeneration? Is it by generation? Um, yeah. That I was like, oh, maybe she's in the Rani in my head, which I didn't say out loud. A lot of things I didn't say out loud during this reaction video. I've tried a few things across reaction videos, and I found that I, I'd rather just feel it. I'll say some things, but I'm not going to say everything. I think the first reaction video, uh, like, it's very much me in this season. That is trying to get everything out that I'm feeling so that you know what I'm feeling and thinking, because otherwise, because you're not telepathic, you're not going to be able to know. Even then, I think telepathy would only work if we were directly in front of each other rather than through a camera. So it still wouldn't work, even if you were telepathic. But I need to enjoy myself and then watching Doctor Who, which I'm still doing while doing the reaction video. I'm not watching for reaction's sake. I'm watching to watch it and I'm reacting at the same time. I say that in case there are other people who do this when they watch the episode for themselves, then they watch it for the reaction video. Which, to be honest, it's a completely fair way to do it, especially if it's your bread and butter to do reaction videos and you still want to enjoy the show. Furthermore, you could have seen it at the premiere for people who are famous Whovians. Kind of like, okay, well, technically I am famous Whovian, but also I'm not. Um, I was in Doctor Who, I was an extra, but also the bit where I'm talking about technically being a face video, but I'm not. Like literally, you watch this video, you're like, I don't know her, you don't know me. Like literally, I'm some person you rocked up on your search, right? Or in your recommended, or on the side of a Who Culture video, which was one of my stats actually for my analytics. Um, so I wonder if Who Culture has also watched it. I don't know if they're like, oh, I wonder how like the video looks on like this one. Oh, look who's on the side. Oh, it's this like account, Pink Diamond with 7 sevens in it. Oh, hi. In which case, hi Who Culture. And if not, Orcs. I'm saying hi to people who aren't watching. That's awkward. But yeah, I really need to wrap up. Sorry if I'm interrupting what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 minutes or four to be realistic to wrap up. Okay, so I'm gonna close. There's a lot of excitement going. Um, what happened to fandom? Many things happened. I know my journey has been in the fandom. I went from really interacting with it to gradually interacting less and less with it to the point where I called myself a watching Julian. And increasingly so, I wanted more to use the term Doctor Who fans rather than Whovian because I felt like the word Whovian made it seem like I'm completely part of the fandom and thoroughly interacting with it. And that just wasn't happening as much as it was before, at least, because of the way that conversations would turn out online or things that I got caught up in. It's like, oh my gosh, like, why freaking leave me out of it? Like, I don't know at which points of time these things are in all the time, right? Because it happened across my journey in fandom, which starts from childhood. So either I'm from some freaking teen on the internet, so like definitely leave me alone. Like, what's wrong with you? Or I'm an adult, but still, like, stop attacking me, bro. um, and it was just the issue of some people thinking they were more right than me about opinion based things. So I'm not more right than them, and neither are they more than me because it's an opinion based thing. No one is more correct. That's literally how opinions work. And there were also conversation topics that I started to be like, I'm not entering this conversation ever. It gets too freaking heated. It's like you might as well add it to the list of things that you don't bring to the table, except don't bring to the Whovian table specifically. Like, don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion, that kind of stuff. It's like, don't bring it at the table. Don't bring money, politics, and religion at the table. It's like, don't bring Stephen Moffat's writing to the table. Don't bring River Song to the table. Don't ever even think of it. What if you ever bring River Song to the table? Oh my gosh. Don't ever bring the possibility of a female doctor to the table. This is how old this was. Possibility of means before we got one. Uh, so that's all to say in terms of I was saying, oh, I wonder what happened. Like, because I did used to be like, oh, what does everyone think? I'm really excited to know what they think. So before I would go online after a Doctor Who episode to see what everyone else thought. Um, and I would go to school and ask what my only two Doctor Who watching friends thought. I would ask them that on the Monday. But I was like, oh my gosh, was there nothing? And I stopped doing that because that wasn't exciting anymore. It was awful. Um, so I wonder if it's just like over time I just stopped going, oh, what does everyone else think? Because that was awful to see. So at the same time, it was just all of the internet interaction just fell away, meaning that looking at theories also fell away. But I find that interesting. Do you know what? Maybe I should do a video at the end. So I need to find a way to get me to do this because I won't be a Doctor Who episode then, right? So after the finale, a video or maybe a blog post. I have a blog. I don't like to call it a blog because a blog sounds like I just go in it and go, I like strawberries, which nobody cares about. These are actual properly written articles. If we look at all of the theories that there were, which ones came true, which ones didn't, I'd love to do that. I'm not saying that I will because I'm busy with my PhD, so it's hard to get anything in. If this was something I had to like chop and edit, it probably wouldn't freaking exist in the world. Editing takes time. I'm at the end of my 4 minutes, so I'm just gonna say that I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it would be very interesting to get to do. That'd be so exciting. I enjoyed doing that before, like what everyone else thinks and compare it to what I think. Um, so that was all stemming from I wonder if anyone else got that Mrs. Flood was Durrani. Did you get that Mrs. Flood was Durrani? Um, Please let me know in the comments. I really want to know, firstly, what everyone else thinks of that freaking reveal. Secondly, uh, oh, okay, yeah. Secondly, did you get that Mrs. Flood was Durrani? Thirdly, I kept it thirdly so I didn't forget secondly. Do you think her house is a TARDIS? Thank you. uh, I'm gonna finish this video so that I can go socialize with peeps by saying, as I do in every video, I think maybe I haven't mentioned it in like one or two, that which isn't that all I've uploaded because I didn't upload some weeks. That I do still have a GoFundMe. It's open. I know no one's donated so far, so maybe it's a bit useless me saying it. It's wasting time, and I should just yeah, I could just go to I don't know. In case anyone is watching who is able to help me, I'd really appreciate it. Just some brief pointers. I am doing a PhD. I also started doing independent research in October 2022. My independent research is therefore completely unfunded. It would only be funded if I was rolling in it, and I would be funding it myself by being rich, which I'm not, can't relate. So I basically did a calculation of how much I would need for a 3.5 year PhD course, which is how long PhDs are. Um, if people go to submission pending, which means they have the ability to apply for 6 extra months to just write up and not allowed to do any more research during that time, then it's 4 years. However, when people do PhDs on a funded basis, it'll be funded for 3.5 years. At least mine is. That submission pending period, sorry, is not only unfunded, you have to pay for it. Again, not rich, cannot pay for it. So we're talking about 3.5 years. And obviously, because I'm not from a high socioeconomic background, I just wouldn't be able to work for 6 months unpaid. Like, can't relate to who can do that in life. Don't know who you are, but I'm glad you're chilling. I'm glad you're having such a great life that you can work for 6 months unpaid. Like, literally, who is we're all Sydney Sweeneying out here. Like, she's like, I can't afford to take a 6 month break. Like, neither can I, sweetie, neither can I. Shall we vibe? Shall we hang out? Because neither can I. I don't know. We'll Zoom because I can't afford to fly to you, Sydney. So anyway, yeah, that's my point. I need money is my point. For the independent research in an absolute capacity. You'll see on my GoFundMe, some very generous people have already donated a total of £80 to me. I've used some of that for my research costs, which don't always mean that I'm going to a conference with the money. They're to help me as an individual. So when um, anywhere is funding research, it's also to fund the person. You don't just go, okay, here's your equipment that you need to work, and then you don't pay them anything so they can't afford to eat and be well enough to do the research. So I just felt the need to say that because people might just be thinking about hardware and things like that, but it's also funding me to be able to live. So at the moment, big costs coming to my head that I want to break down so that you get an idea are £70 of membership fees, Royal Astronomical Society and Institute of Physics, £39, £31. I've put in the description, I won't say in the video, I think it's a bit too heavy for me to say it, but I've put in the descriptions before and I'll probably copy it over to this one. Reasons for which I finally was able to do an audit recently and I spent a lot of money on the situation that I put below, which means that £70 is like I just don't have it and I actually do need to I need to pay it by, honestly, it would have been by the end of this week, would have been more beneficial. I could probably get away with paying it by the end of next week, but it's cutting it fine. So I'd very much appreciate £70 of membership fees, please, thank you. And the other fees coming to mind are my abstract for my independent research. in being presented in a conference relies on me being able to be funded to go to the relies on me being able to fund going to the conference. We're talking membership fees, conference fees of €570, and traveling also from the UK to Australia, um, and accommodation as well. So we're talking thousands of pounds, thousands. We're talking actually, it might be just over a thousand. Thousands and thousands. I don't think it would cost more than 2,000. I hope not. I don't know. The hotels I've seen on the website are like £400 a night, euros rather a night. No euros. Oh my gosh, wrong currency. It's a bit confusing because the conferences, yes, are in euros, but it's in Australia, so it's in Australian dollars that the hotel fees are going to be because obviously it'll be charged at local currency. Um, so yeah, that's freaking extortionate, and I've hoped to find something cheaper, like charging me €50 a night, or like max $100 a night, which is less in pounds. It's expensive out here. So if you want to support a researching girly, that feels like too internet speak. I don't like it. It feels like I'm not speaking naturally. Because when they go, Ellie, your fellow internet girly. Yes, if you'd like to support my research, please click the link in the description below. I'm now going to go, partly because this reaction video is long enough already, and because I have to go somewhere, as I've said. Eurovision has already started. They knew I wasn't going to be there at 7, which is when the party started, because Doctor Who. Doctor Who. So yeah, so I'd be there from 8, but I didn't mean like being there at 8, because that's when Doctor Who was finishing. So anyway, I need to get ready. I'm just like, do I just wear this? But also, but if I'm gonna get changed, I'm gonna get there even later. I don't want to get there too late because it feels like the later I get there, the later I'll have to leave. And I'm just like, I'd like to leave at a reasonable hour, is my current thinking. Um, so that I get home in one piece in life. This one, it would be great to have a TARDIS. You just TARDIS there, TARDIS back. You're safe. It's chill. You're in your little traveling pod. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. I probably have 1,000 things that I'm thinking, but nobody cares. Because no one wants a longer video than this. Uh, However, I do want to see your comments. Please comment. People usually do comment. I usually have at least one comment per video. Um, I'd like a couple of comments at least when they're here, please. Just addressing those 3 things prior. Freaking Ronnie? Are you freaking TARDISing me right now? What? Ah, dear. This fool will not be tamed. Well, I'm gonna try and tame it a little bit before heading out. Try is the key word in here. I will make an attempt at taming the fro. Oh, gorgeous Frodo. Gorgeous. Alright, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate that you watch it. I appreciate the ratings. I haven't had any more than 3 dislikes on the videos so far, which I'm fine with. Not everyone's gonna like everything, especially since, this is gonna be my reaction video style from now that I'm comfortable with, not speaking all of it, not being like, no, I must get my emotions out verbally so I'm sorry that you're missing on the internal monologue in terms of knowing everything and things, but it's okay, you can fill in the blanks for some of it. It's fine. Like the brain is imaginative, the brain has a high capacity, and you can just do that also while watching a reaction video. I think that's fine. Yeah. And I need a good viewing experience. I think that's so, so important. And I therefore need to look after myself and all this. It's paramount to put oneself first. If you put yourself first, you know you're always being put first by someone, and someone needs to put you first. We can't guarantee others will put you first because they've got their own stuff going on. Sometimes also people just aren't good at putting others first in scenarios where it makes sense to. So gotta have your own back in life. Lesson number one, always have your own back. I've always got my own back. Thankfully, otherwise it would have been quite a time on this planet over here. Quite a fucking time. Alright, please subscribe to this channel just so that you can know if I upload a reaction video to the next episode. Because I skipped a few, so instead of, I guess, being confused, or I don't know, you'd be confused. But the point is, if you subscribe and you click the notification bell, if you still have to hit that separately, it's just like, why was that ever a thing if it's not a thing anymore? But if it still is, why? Like, isn't the point of subscribing the point? You don't want to know. Anyway, but yeah, subscription may not be sufficient. Like just clicking the subscribe button, you may have to separately click the notification bell if you would like to know when I upload a reaction video next, or if I upload one. Especially important for the last episode because that's being shown at the cinema. And if I watch it at the cinema, I'm not gonna do a reaction video. I'm not one. I'm just not filming myself in the cinema, even if no one says anything. That's not happening. I will just be fully cinema engaged like a normal person. Not that you're not normal if you film yourself in a cinema doing a reaction video. It's just not the kind of life I want to lead. So, um, but also, I mean, from my time at the cinema, working at cinema, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, fine. The point is, you can't film in there because you're not supposed to be on the screen. I'd be filming myself, but just, no. So that's also one that's important to know. Oh, do I have a notification? Has she uploaded? Oh, she hasn't. She went to cinema to watch it, so she didn't upload. Or just she didn't upload. Or oh, there's a notification. There's a reaction video. Or it might just be that I do a discussion video after or something like, oh, these are my thoughts. This isn't a reaction because I see it in cinema, but these are my thoughts. Yeah. So that's why it is important for you to subscribe if you so wish to, if it fits your life too. Until then, good night. Keep trying to sing on. They're funny. Oh, speaker is so cool.